Good afternoon, all. Camelback Trading all coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, November 12th. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So the bears are taking baby steps to accomplish things. First, they put the NQ into balance on the daily yesterday. Today, they put ES and righty back to balance, and they filled that gap from righty from yesterday. So that's what they accomplished. That's all they accomplished. Because in ES's case, we had a quadruple distribution day down, took it all back. NQ kept failing to go trend down. They finally did one time. That got taken back. So the only one that held trend is righty. Righty holds a double distribution. They have single prints in C, D, and E. And they are in, I would call it, a 4-day balance. Unless you want to incorporate this day and make it one big balance above that gap. Again, that's your prerogative. It's subjective. NQ ends with a 10-wide POC and an afternoon rally high in K, and they're firmly in a 4-day balance. ES ends with an afternoon rally high in K, and that's it, and they're in a 4-day balance. Now, tomorrow we have CPI. How do we come out of that? It remains to be seen. This is the last afternoon video of the week. I will be doing one tomorrow. I'm here up until about 2 o'clock tomorrow. And then that's it for the rest of the week. I had a good day today. My only 2 losses came in ES. And the one in I period I would take again. We're going to go over it. The first trade I took was in ES. They were right near the overnight high. I thought maybe they would front run it. They did not. Took it off for a 3-point loss. It's only a 1 lot. So that was not a big deal. Then in A period in NQ, we got above the opening. We pushed back. We got the wide POC. But it looked like the ebb and flow was attempting to push higher. And it finally did. But it took all it had in it to get that overnight high. So I got it, but not with my full complement. But I had an okay A period in NQ. Then in B period, it took everything they had to take out A's low. And again, I took it, but not with 5. It was with 3. C period, took it again to get the IB low, only with a 3 lot. This market early on in NQ, as you can see, was having very big difficulties trying to get those staple plays for me. They traded back and forth through that wide overnight for 4 time frames. ES only for about 3. But then they got back to it later in the day, both of them. So that was pretty good. I got all my staple trades, nowhere with the size I usually play or the points I get. But that is fine. Then in D period, I took a short in NQ at half back where it was at the time, which worked out for me. Now G period. This is an interesting time frame. NQ is struggling to hold trend. Okay? I actually long G period a bunch of times, even though we ended up going trend at the end of it. But I did well. I did think, and again, I thought they were going to stop the one-time framing down since they couldn't hold trend in G. Well, I was wrong. So that was a great risk-reward short. Same in ES. I didn't take it because I was a little biased in NQ that because we can't hold trend, we're going to stop the one-time framing. Well, that turned out to be wrong. However, the pullbacks I bought all got paid. And then it started getting more aggressive, and I said to the room, well, that's it. I am not looking for pullbacks anymore. And we did go trend. Now, it only held one time frame because H took it back. But I did make some money on the short side in H period on some ebb and flow trades against those single prints. Then I took a long in I again to stop the one-time framing down. And this time it worked. Now, this is where I got hurt in ES. ES had lowered value to totally lower. They were holding single prints. I told the room I would short the first set of single print fill at 13.50 because I did not expect them to go take back all 3 sets of single prints that they had and to push value back to overlap and a lower. Well, they did. So I shorted 2 at 13.15 13.50. I added at 18. 2 lot. Didn't add any more when it started going up. Went against me, took it off. I mean, I gave back $1,000. Still had a good day. And I would do that trade 10 out of 10 times. Because even though I was wrong, and we did get value to overlap in a lower, and we did take back the whole trend day, the market did roll over finally. And I wasn't going to stay in it and keep adding. Of course not. It went up to here. So I took the loss in that. And then I did get back some of it in K period and NQ. I'm like, I don't think they're going to go get the opening. So I shorted twice in NQ and took back some of, like $350 out of $1,000 that I had given back in ES. So still a good day overall. Again, bigger picture is we're in a 4-day balance and the longest time frames are very healthy. The other thing I just noticed, NQ, very late, ended up with value overlapping a lower. They had been unchanged, but it does end overlapping to lower. As far as destinations, ES 36.50 is the high, 27.75 is the afternoon rally high, and today's low is 86.75. In SPY, today's high is 599.29, 598.40 afternoon rally high, and today's low of 594.37. And then just quickly, chart-wise, we'll show you the S&P back to balance. Okay, some people might call it a 3-day balance, and that's fine. I'm calling it a 4-day balance, especially with the gap below that day 4 days ago. So I'm going to do that. Now, just like the volume's been pouring the way up, well, today's attempted push down right now is 36 million. So there's no buying in this market by long-term players, nor selling. I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.